This is the story of a woman named Edna. She is married to a man named Léonce Pontellier, and she has two beautiful children. Together, they are vacationing in Grand Isle, Louisiana. Léonce and Edna had a strained relationship. Léonce was a notable doctor and was often off doing business work, leaving her alone with the children.
I'm so lonely.
Once again, Edna was left alone due to her husband having to leave for business. However, there was a young man named Robert who was also vacationing in Grand Isle.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Throughout the duration of their trip, Edna and Robert slowly start getting closer and closer, romantically. Unlike Edna, Edna's friend Adele was the ideal image of a woman. She was prim and proper, a good mother, and loyal to her husband. Adele noticed the growing relationship between Robert and Edna, and she warned Edna that society might start to see their relationship as an affair instead of a simple, flirtatious friendship. Unfortunately, duty called for Robert as well, and he had to bounce. Edna and the children returned back to New Orleans at the end of the summer season, but Edna was a new woman.
I've changed.
Back in New Orleans, Edna spends most of her time painting instead of taking care of her motherly duties. Edna forms a new relationship with an older woman named Madame Riez. Single and ready to mingle, this old lady is talented in piano as well. She encouraged Edna to pursue her artistic career. "You should keep painting."
Oh, thank you.
Concerned with Edna's new character development, Léonce seeks the help of his family physician, Dr. Mandelet. "I'm concerned because my wife isn't being a wife."
Oh, Leon, you'll be fine.
Although the doctor did suspect an affair, he just assumed that it would be best to leave it to secrecy. Léonce decided to follow the doctor's advice, but unfortunately, things only escalated. "Being a mother is boring. I hate it. Later." Edna moves into her own house in New Orleans and devotes most of her time to painting, but more importantly, to fulfilling her own desires. Being independent rules! Despite her newfound independence, Edna found herself feeling lonely, thinking about Robert and missing him. "I'm so lonely."
Hey, little lady. Are you lonely?
Heck yeah, I am. Edna got to know local playboy Alcée Arobin, and together they started a physical affair. As the relationship grew, Edna confided in Madame Riez about her affair.
Oh, what should I do?
"Girl, you need to do something about that."
You're right.
Despite having a physical relationship, Edna missed the emotional connection. But luckily for her, Robert got back in town. "Oh, I missed you. Oh, I missed you too." But unfortunately, before they could get too comfortable, Edna had to go away to help Adele, her friend, through a difficult pregnancy. After Edna left, Robert had time to think about the situation. Unfortunately, he decided that it would be a bad idea. He wrote a letter and decided to leave. While Edna was helping Adele, Adele noticed some changes in Edna. she advised her friend to go back to the way things were before things got out of hand. Girl, you gotta cut this out. This is only gonna end badly.
Maybe you're right.
Edna returned home, second-guessing everything that had happened. Unfortunately, she came home to the letter that Robert had left. He had told her that he had gone back to Mexico and that this relationship wouldn't work. This made her feel really, really bad. Oh my gosh, this is the worst! Edna returned to Grant Isle, the start of it all. She contemplated things like her children, her husband, her friends' warnings, Robert, and lastly, her true desires. She was overcome with grief and confusion. She didn't know what to do with herself. The story ends with her swimming out to sea.